Hello, sweeties! We're looking at the week of April 14, 2019, and it's true. We've had a very scary week. Or rather, a fascinating week with quite a few actually, scary moments. The fabulous news is that today, we get to fix up all the drama that we attracted last week. Spend some time with yourself. Ask your angels for help. They're out there. Thanks for listening to Astrology with Linda Shaw. And don't forget to subscribe, it's free, and press the bell thing and you'll be sent reminders. That's enough of that, let's get to the stars. Taurus, my little water lily. Are you determined to drive yourself into an early grave? Have you tied yourself in ridiculous knots, all driven by guilt and fear and nameless anxieties and nuts, in short? The point is, there are some things you can control and some things you can't, no matter how much you stomp and snort. What you can control, my sweetie, is your reaction to the events around you. If you feel guilty or angry about something, take some action or don't. But don't waste your energy fretting about something that has nothing to do with you. More importantly, Friday's full moon wants you to sort out all those ridiculous arguments at work. Yes, you know what I mean. And yes, that does mean telling the absolute truth. Yikes. And maybe apologizing double yikes. And then maybe a martini or 5. Calm down. Everything's fine. That's it for Taurus. Gemini, you adorable flower. That rebellious thing you do is perfectly fine, provided you really don't care about the outcome. But if you're going to sulk every time someone tells you to piss off, perhaps this might be the moment to change your approach. It's an idea. Look, there's nothing wrong with making demands, but assertiveness, especially the aggressive sort, comes with a price. The possibility of rejection, abuse, bodily harm, you name it. So let's rethink this. Do you really know what you want? Can you make a list of desires? You'll probably find you know more about what you don't want, which is why you keep attracting garbage into your life. Remember, what we resist persists. Whatever we focus on comes to us. Use Friday's fabulous full moon to change your life. And yes, it is that easy. That's it for Gemini. Cancer, my darling, what on earth is going on here? Such an emotional little sausage, aren't you? Okay, so this is one of those weeks when all you want to do is scuttle back into your safe little crab shell and hide in the dark. So go for it. But then use that time properly. If you just hide out, eating chocolate and watching the soaps, you'll emerge a week later to find that the world is still exactly the same as when you left it. But if you use this time to have daily salt baths, handful of 2 or salt in the bath, and meditate whenever you can, writing lists of your desires, reading them out, you'll stride back out into the world bursting with courage and personal strength, ready to take on any old crap the world dishes out. Take some time for you. Use it well. That's it for Cancer. Leo, my little prickly pear, it's charm school for you. You've forgotten your greatest asset, that fabulous ability to smooth your way into anyone's heart. And you've gone and turned into that grumpy old lion who lashes out at anyone who comes near him. Uh-oh, not getting you very far, is it? The point is, you're being sent a few teeny lessons about taming that giant ego that you're lugging around. Yes, you are, don't argue. Look, you have natural charisma, fantastic electricity. People are automatically drawn to you. You don't have to try so hard. And you definitely don't need to resent it when some other mere mortal gets a glimpse of your limelight. There, lecture over. Now, if you're looking for work or money, wish on Friday's full moon. It's bringing loads of goodies into your life. That's it for Leo. Virgo, my little watermelon, what's happening to your love life? Actually, this week's drama could be more about them than you, as in maybe your lover's offered work elsewhere and you have to decide whether you care enough to go along for the ride, or maybe the lovers have left their jobs suddenly and taking some mad new idea to ridiculous extremes and you're being asked for support, Or maybe you're the sole breadwinner and you've had enough of that crap. All good stuff. Today's energies are pushing you to explore your patterns and maybe change them. Do you attract people who promise things and then let you down? Or abuse your good nature? Or manipulate you into madness? It's time to get your power back. Look, you might need therapy for this, or help from the guides, just ask. But your life is transforming before your eyes. That's it for Virgo. Libra, my little chipmunk, your luck is back, especially after Friday. The planets are throwing money at you from a million sources. Buy lotto tickets, expect miracles. Mostly though, be grateful for what you have. You're one of those weird nutcases who always thinks you'll run out. And if you keep putting that thought out into the universe, you definitely will. Abundance is your new motto, as in money comes to me easily and frequently, and I am unique and powerful, stuff like that. Tell it to the mirror, tell it to your soul. And yes, of course, your little inner voice is still droning on about how inadequate you are, but this week's energies can help you change the voice in your head. Ask someone to tell you what they like about you most. Make notes, memorize. That's it for Libra. Scorpio, my little piggy bank. You need a massage. And yes, I'm afraid that does mean allowing someone to actually touch you. But what the hell? You can always scrub yourself with carbolic afterwards. Oh, okay, nobody's laughing at you except maybe me. In fact, this is one of those weeks when laughing at just about everything is the fastest way to heal your life. Forgiveness is the next thing. It's the week to forgive everyone, no matter what they did or didn't do. Remember, sweetie, we all betray each other, we all lie, we all let each other down. It's the nature of the beast. It doesn't mean we don't care. It just means we're all selfish and lazy sometimes. This is your week to rise above it all and be the bigger person. Open those slam doors. Unblock the stalkers. Give them a welcoming smile. That's it for Scorpio. Sagittarius, my little pot plant. Have you thought about taking better care of yourself? And has it been a bit of a shock to discover that you're not in fact Tarzan, or Jane for that matter? You're just another soul who wants to be loved, like everyone. And to attract love into your life, you have to give love without reservation or fear. Of course, hardly any of us have the balls to open our hearts and risk rejection, which is so moronic, but mostly an ego thing. But this week is about getting past old issues and moving forward. First, take a careful look at your childhood, even if it hurts a bit. Who made you feel like an idiot? Who laughed at your big ears? Who made fun of your squiggly handwriting? Such stupid stuff now we look back, but it leaves its mark. Friday's full moon sends recipes for change and success. Pay attention. That's it for Sagittarius. Capricorn, my little muffin. So who do you give your power away to? It may sound like a dumb question, but that's what this week is all about, for all of us actually. When you're confronted by authority, do you simper and grovel, madly impressed by the medals on their bulging chests? Or do you act like a big deal, trying madly to impress them with all your medals? We all do moronic things around authority figures. Doesn't matter whether it's your parents, teachers, bosses, the cops, whatever. The point is, you get to take all of that power back now. Today especially, but the whole week. Ask yourself what you really want to say. There are deals on offer now, and you have to know what you're doing. No more hiding behind the bluster. No more ego bullshit dramas. Become the leader you were born to be. It's a good week for you. That's it for Capricorn. Aquarius, my little flower pot. For some reason, you've decided that being different, and you definitely are different, means you're unlovable. So you thought, fine, I'm unlovable, stuff them all. I'll become grumpy and introverted and emotionally unavailable and generally a pain in the arse. And for some reason, you think all that effort protects you from pain. Well, ha, ha. No one is protected from pain, not a single soul. And hiding your pain simply means you have to deal with it on your own, because everyone thinks you're so tough and unreachable. Baloney, baloney, baloney. Listen, Friday's full moon has decided to make a complete pizza out of your love life. Find someone to talk to. Open up for once. And then you'll be ready when love comes around. Soon, very soon. That's it for Aquarius. Pisces, my little raspberry. Are you in love? With a real person, that is, not some loony avatar fantasy you saw in the movie. If yes, Here's your chance to make some serious, fabulous personal choices. If not, coming soon. And while you wait, stick with people who love you, just so you remember how it feels. And do some charity work. It's good for your soul. You're one of those people who needs to help. It's in your DNA. So help willingly and happily. Willingly and happily. Work, meanwhile, is starting to feel like drudgery. Enough of that. Firstly, remember that there are parts of every single job that will bore us to tears. That's just life. But if you're not doing something you essentially love, either change your attitude or change your job. Ask yourself what you really want. Opportunities are coming. Think about your secret desires. Make notes. Make yourself ready. That's it for Pisces. Aries, my little lotus blossom. There's a fabulously calming full moon on Friday. Just what you need to reset your own personal madness. It's also bringing you all the help you need to fix up your finances, which, as you know, are all over the place. Very dull, yes, but essential if you're hoping to stay solvent, which you kind of are. So take a slow, careful look at your debts and make plans to decrease your liabilities. In other words, get rid of anything or anyone that is costing more than you're willing to spend. Just dump them. No more Mr. Nice Guy. And no more mad schemes for overnight billions either, not this week. There. Looking better? Now go out for lunch. If it's your birthday today or even this month, expect a miracle. That's it for Aries. Thank you, you delicious creatures, for listening to Astrology with Linda Shaw. If you'd like to subscribe, press the button, it's free. And if you have a little question, tweet me on @TheLindaShaw, one word. Have a great week. The planets are bugging us to sort out our childhood garbage. Too tedious, but it gets very heavy when you hang on to it. So put it down, just like that, dump. And remind yourself how fabulous you are. Bye now.